Life, but me nah. Right, yeah. My cause, my life. Me nah stop. All right. Yo, Kabaka Pyramid. Yeah. Uh-huh. Do it. Good morning, my brother. Wagwan, everything good?
Respect, respect.
Yeah.
Whole Africa, whole Kenya.
Yo, it seems like we have just woken you up. Have you washed your face?
Bro, when you message me,
Uh-huh.
that's right. That's exactly what I was doing.
So we let you wash your face first of all?
Respect. Say it again.
We let you wash your face again, first of all.
Yeah, man, no, I'm good, man. I'm good.
All right,
But
ladies.
you can't come on.
Uh-huh.
Any man I do early morning interview, you can't follow the interview them, wash your face, brush your teeth. Like, come on, man. You have to clean
I
it at
like
the
it,
most
I
right
like it.
side. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, man, me know. So, ladies and gentlemen, Vibes Nation on Dial live from Jamaica. We have me brethren Runkus. And Runkus, I'm joined with my co-host. She's called Sue. So you might just hear a voice and maybe not see her, but she's an empress.
Yeah.
She's around. So yeah.
Yeah.
Wagwan,
Respect,
Runkus.
Sue.
So
How are you?
say hi, Sue.
Respect, Sue.
Hi, Runkus. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm there. Runkus straight from Zoom.
Yeah.
Put the voice in the room.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you so much for coming through and for giving great advice for interviews. Always wash your face and brush your teeth. High key, guys. High key.
Definitely.
Don't come on Zoom with your teeth crusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So taking it back last year, Reggae Sumfest 2019 Reggae Night 2. I'm in the backstage, trying to find my way around because when I traveled to Jamaica, I didn't tell anybody I'm going to Jamaica.
Chini
Yeah, I was doing a tour in the States, but I decided let me just go to JA and see. So I'm walking backstage and we see a tall brother, with the dreadlocks, and thing, stylish, full of fashion and style. I'm like, yo, is this Runkus? Should I approach him? And when I went to say hi, he knew me. He was like, yo, hey, no, wagwan, me brother, you good? So I was surprised. So take us through the journey from then until now, brother. As you just, introduce yourself to the Vibes Nation, the people who are listening to Runkus for the first time on Vibes Radio. Kindly.
Yeah, man, Vibes Nation and the Right Nation from inner JA them time there.
Yeah.
From Sumpest, we stay connected with the street, and you have street youth, you have people who are do great things for the youth them, and I inspire the youth them. But the youth them know say near and far, no matter which country you come from, no matter which nation you come from, you do this for the black youths of tomorrow, no matter where you come from, it can be something great in your life. Especially being something great by doing something positive. A lot of people don't make those two connections. They think that to be great, you have to do anything to go forward. But you don't have to do certain things to go forward. You can live a good, clean, honorable, peaceful life and go forward at the same time.
Yeah. So thank you very much once more for joining us, and let's just kick it in. Grammy-nominated songwriter, producer, singer.
That them say?
Yeah, you do everything. Because you wrote some couple of records for Protege on Protege's album, right? And also Jan 9 you've been writing. So speak to us about, transitioning from being an artist to a producer to an artist to a performer. Like, just speak to us about that.
Just music, just vibes, just energy. Like, when it comes out to just doing the music itself, we do it, and then because we've been blessed with many facets and many talents, from the Almighty. So our gratefulness and gratitude that we feel with just make we have to explore all of them avenue there and all of them talent there that we have. So having all the talent, exploring it, that's what really bring us to being an engineer, songwriter, producer, all of them things, you know what I mean? So we
Yeah.
make the music and then think about what we're going to do with it after. You know what I mean? When people ask us for be a part of records and them things, there's a great opportunity. So we just put in all our strength, whether it's from creating the reading process to helping with the song, to laying foundation, to vocal arrangement. It don't really matter. Because before anything first is the music, you know what I mean? So when I walk in the studio thinking, you know what, let's make a great marketable plan through this song. No, let's make a great song and market it after.
Yeah.
I like that.
For real.
Runkus, I listened to you and I saw a quote where you were saying they should make a genre called Runkus because there is no genre like the music you do. What I want to know is, what do you think about music education? So you were obviously raised by two people working in the music industry. So there's a lot you knew when you were young. You were in a recording studio when you were 7. You know, you played the guitar extremely well. So there's artists who are coming in and, you know, they're just like, I like reggae, I listen to dancehall all the time, so I can do music. I should be able to walk into a studio. What do you think about music education for people who can't get it? Where should they go and how did it help you?
Yeah, in music education is everywhere, you know what I mean? So you can learn from, let's say, down to the birds in the trees about music. Yeah. And you can learn from that which is what I would call a practical / natural way of learning.
Right.
And some people have that. Some people have that innate natural ability to just understand hearing and just to play music, you know what I mean? So they hear music and understand the concept of the movements, but then you have people who have to practice and practice through theory. So you have to study like the chords, you have to study the movement. You probably can't listen and play, but you can read and play, or you can remember from memory. So for those who are trying to get into music, and first of all, big up my father, determined every time, and then when they lay the foundation, and Paula Francis, and then lay the foundation.
Shout out Pops, shout out Dad.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Like, and as I grow as a man now, you know what I mean, and I take on this thing, like my mind is just smart kid who like mold certain things too and set certain foundation too. So as I said, whatever you're doing in life, just there's a practical way to go about it, there's a theoretical way, and also to follow your feeling and your spirit. So if your spirit is calling you to make some music that don't exist right now, that is how ska, reggae, rocksteady, lovers rock, all exist. That's how they came into being. Somebody say, you know what, let's try this differently. And somebody say, you know, say that's crazy, don't do that. And they say, you know, say it's crazy and I'm going to do it anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love it.
For real. So, how would you describe your sound, brother? Because when I listen to your records, you know, from Energy, that's like a one-drop record. You know, I listen to 5Gs, you know, a lot of dancehall, patois, hip-hop, 99%. You know, you sampled, you know, a record. I don't know if it's a King Jammy's rhythm. I can't remember. So how how do you describe your sound? Because when I expect Runkus to give me a one-drop record, a dancehall record,
you just never know.
You never know.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is one thing when it's because we are youth, you know what I mean? And man like you and I, we are grown. Even so, I don't know our ages, but I can know our spirits and our generation. We were growing on a melting pot of music. So we were growing on reggae, dancehall, from Shabba to go straight forward to, let us say, Cartel them. It's a man say Sizzler, Capleton, and all the music there. But at the same time, we were growing on Aliyah. Justin Timberlake, Timberland production,
50 Cent,
Lil Wayne, all them things. So our generation is a melting pot of cultures. You know what I mean? From Africa go straight back to Jamaica. Once it entered into a quote unquote pop world where the whole entire world was consuming that music. It's going to affect the culture of that place. You know what I say? So the youth them are gonna start speak more English because they're listening more English songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter what language I'm speaking, they could have speak patois, they could have speak what
Swahili.
you guys speak there in
Swahili. Yeah.
Yoruba. You can speak, no matter what you're speaking. It's going to sound a little bit more English because the world is consuming more English. Think about it like that.
Yeah.
From an entertainment point of view, even our movies our TV shows and series get more English, so we're starting to consume more of that.
Right.
Long story short, that is what really inspired me and my sound. So I'm just a melting pot of everything that I love. Nina Simone, Fela Kuti, Lil Wayne, John Mayer, Bob Marley, Stephen Marley, Determined, Sizzler, like all of that. Yeah, all of that in one.
Yeah. So you've given us the privilege to premiere your new single called Quarantine Slide. Briefly speak to us about it, and also we are not even pressed play on it
No,
yet.
not yet.
So briefly speak to us about it, and also your EP, which is called, I read somewhere your EP called Move In, coming out soon. So speak to us about it.
So moving was released in 2016.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. So it has songs like Energy, the same song that you
Right.
love, like you play to and give thanks.
Yeah.
Actually, the first time I ever heard of Heno was, I think you played a song called Kindness.
Yeah.
So that tune was on it too, you know what I mean? And Move Your Feet and a couple other songs. So
Run.
that's a project I'm saying. That was my last project on Moving Moving in 2016 by Oneness Records. So give thanks to them. You know what I mean? I know we have a new project coming out in December called Inside, because if you're moving, you see Inside.
All right.
And it's also crazy because we're stuck inside right now. That's really what inspired the whole entire project. So 5G is apartheid, the money tune is apartheid, and this new record, Quarantine Slide, is apartheid. It's about being stuck inside, but you know what I mean, stuck inside whether with your significant other or wanting to be stuck inside with a significant other. You know what I mean? No matter what, you're just have to slide responsible. You can't, you know what I mean? Let them get you.
For real, yeah. So let us briefly play that song for only a minute, then come back and so that the people them might know what we are talking about.
This is a tune from I Tall and Woman and Big Thanks, you know what I mean? Sue, matter of fact, yo, Hedo, where's the play button?
Yeah,
Sue, press that play button.
Sue, come over here. Come to my laptop, Sue. Come.
Yeah,
Press play.
So let me give you that intro and Sue just hit that play, see?
All right. Twende kazi, give us the intro now.
Yeah, man, so Runkus straight from Jamaica, big bad and mean. You know what I mean? So I give thanks every time. So when I slide, make sure it's on the slide on Quarantine. Sue, let it go.
Runkus on Vibes Radio, lad. God, well, brother, we sorry.
Find a dance.
Yeah, we find a dance. Mad thing. So
you know something?
mhm.
This is a song
Yeah.
I am dedicating to anybody
Yeah.
who is sad and lonely during quarantine, but knows the person they want to spend
wanna-
quarantine with. You know what you do?
Yeah.
You just get this tune and you slide in the DMs with it.
So is the song available on the platforms, or the people still have to wait for?
When will it be available? If it's
Yeah,
not
but
yet.
no, it's out today. It's out from 12 o'clock my time on our platforms, and there's a video. There's a video that drops 12 today my time. So what time is it now there?
It is
5:51.
5:51
If we
p.m.
started at around 5, 3 hours
So
from now, 2 hours
it's
from now.
almost 10 now. So at 12, which is 2 hours from now.
2 hours.
7
Yeah.
p.m. for you guys.
All right. We also saw a picture of you and Mr. Taras Riley voicing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I show me, man. We make some music, you know me, with some great legend in the earth and some great,
Yeah.
you know me. Like we brought me and my team, Runkus Music, you know, Paul Francis and Smart Kid, and myself brought you 5Gs. I'll give thanks to everybody that was a part of that. I'm gonna shout them out because it's a long list and it's a great list, you know what I mean, man. Like come back and pay me, Jesse Raya Blue, Munga Honorable. Washi Fire was a part of the production, and Kush that helped the video, and Tim Forrester, Crusher, mixing. You know what I mean? Like it's a great production team from the visuals to the audio, and we give thanks. You know what I mean? So just like that, we're just going to more great music quarantine slide.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Tune with me and Taurus, maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
So you have shouted out Kabaka, Royal Blue, and the rest of the gang. So tell us about your relationship with the Chronics, Protege, Kabaka. How do you guys move? How do you guys par? Is it strictly business? Is it musical? You just link in studio? Like what's the relationship?
Yeah, man. I just love. You know what I mean? So like especially when we have the physical link to remember being in each other, memory, and to remember each other, you know what I mean? Like, he's a man where I converse with my brethren regularly, especially Barker, you know what I mean, Cranman too, you know what I mean? I said, one time I sent Chronics a tune from, when we did mix for, what's the Turbulence, just to make him hear it. I mean, I say, yo, Turbulence have one of the baddest voice. And like a couple of days pass, I mean, I say, you probably don't get to listen to this war. If you randomly pop up one day and say, yo, it's one of the greatest voice in the world. You know what I mean? Because it's the same with that. Like, it's not about the quantity of communication, it's the quality. You know what I mean? And the reason we're really good and in depth. Just like I'm sure with you and many other people. You know what I mean? So, we give thanks to them opportunity. Them. And like Kabaka just released a wicked mixtape, so go check that out. It features me. And I think track 4, New Step, and Raya Blue too. You know what I mean? Man, like Raya Blue released a mixtape earlier, like 2 months ago. So check that out too. Remember my brother, them good.
Yeah.
So I say like,
Yeah.
what I mean? So we give thanks and just go and support and go and show love because we're not doing nothing hurtful or negative in the earth. Go forward, as we say.
For real.
Positive.
Yeah, man.
I love 5Gs. I really do. Guys, everyone, please go listen to this track. The video is up on YouTube. It's fantastic. I don't know how you got all of them.
It is actually number 12 on the official top for the
Yes.
countdown.
Yes.
So big tune that.
It's a
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
I want.
When you send it, the whole of Kenya, Africa, when you send it, go number 1.
Yeah. They should vote it up to be on the top 10, number 1.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
So, Runkus, I want to know about working with your dad. There are a lot of people who find it hard to work with their parents. So, of course, Determined is your dad. Great artist. You engineered for him. You worked with him the whole time, obviously, when you were growing up. What is it like now working with your dad? Do you feel like sometimes you have to set boundaries? You're like, no, dad, not today.
I'm not mixing this
not
song.
today. No.
You have to pay me.
Or
Studio
first of
time.
all, I sent you my invoice and you didn't pay last time, so now this time. What is it like, and what advice do you have for artists or anyone who works with their parents?
I mean, you know me, your parents, you know what I mean? So the main part is that, like, when him have a vision, and that's just it. Just like us, me have a vision, and that's just it. Sometimes I'll be overstanding other people's time and effort and energy, but you know me, sometimes the idea is so stuck in my mind that I don't let it go and think about a different way of approaching it. So either way, like, he's a great person to work with because he's a chameleon. Like them and them make music wicked and him take advice. And he's not hard to work with. You know what I mean? If anything, in just one record, not like record. You know what I mean? So
I like it.
record and say, alright. So I just say record and say, alright. So how we gonna release this now?
Yeah.
You see me? So, but them man they just a record. Like them man is a recording machine. So,
This where you got it from.
You know, that's a great thing to do. You write songs and rap it. You know what I mean? Quick too, and like thousands of songs, man. So you know what I mean? Like when it comes down to just having that kind of energy around it inspiring. You know what I mean? Like keep you musically on your feet. Then say, oh, them man they are write music so hardcore. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be a young boy. Like, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be a young G and this, but you know what I mean? Like, but either way, age don't mean nothing because them man they are general for a reason. Veterans for
So speak to us, about Africa, about Rastafari, especially, like in these challenging times, we have SARS happening in Nigeria, we have a lot of police brutality also here in the 254, Down at Jamaica, how is Runkus feeling regarding all this? Of course, also with the COVID madness, some people say, saying you should not wear a mask, you should do this. Like, where do you stand regarding all this madness, if may kindly?
I feel like there's so much things going on in the earth you just don't know how to go on anymore. Like there's so much things going on to the point where you don't know what's going on. If that makes sense. And firstly, my love goes out to the whole entire Africa because it's not just Kenya and Nigeria here, so there's things going on in Congo too. And South Africa, and I feel like there's for everyone that is going within the whole entire COVID things, people have regular lives that they were struggling with. See, we have to remember that. And also with their regular lives with bills and all them things there. Places like Nigeria are going through turmoil when it comes down to them authority system. See? And that is like even a more aggressive step towards like the problems that people are facing. So my love goes up to the whole entire Nigeria. Everyone and anyone that has lost a loved one, through police brutality in Kenya, Nigeria, anywhere at all in Africa, in the world at this point, because it's kind of crazy that the people who are supposed to serve and protect, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just talking calm right now because it's the only way I can cope, but I'm furious to know that life is it's such a dwindling thing that you can look at it and be like, you know what, you don't deserve to live. Here you go. So I say that it puzzles me to know says this is the reality of the situation. So I say there's also the reality that in the street in Jamaica here, so people I think black people still kill other black people for little or nothing or less. Just the other day there was on the news that family got killed. It's like an 80-year-old.
Yeah, the grandmother,
Yeah, come on, bro. Like, when I hear them with all the thing I can feel is fury, you know what I mean? And I don't know how to approach a situation like that. I don't know how to help other than things, other than my mission, which is to give the people some music that will hopefully change their mentality there and their thinking there. But in a more direct way, you know what I mean? I said something one time we were reasoning with my brethren and I said, listen, if it was the case that, and this is why the world don't really get better, because I don't see you as I, and that's where Rastafari teacher is I and I. You know what I mean? There's no you, us, we, there's I and I. So that's what Rastafari teach I and show me say, just like in the Bible or the Bible them say, you know what I mean? Do unto others as you want, done unto you. So when I say, and that sentence, that statement, that phrase stems through all civilization. It's in every religious construct. It's in every spiritual construct. Because if we treat the earth like how we want the earth to treat us, the earth will be way better.
Man like Runkus in the building via Zoom, and like I said, man, we are talking about trap, dancehall, and this whole new wave. Because a record like Money is the same rhythm as Skilly Bang's produced by Gatti Bling and Claims Records, right? So it's the same
Yeah.
project. So what are your thoughts in regard to this? Because a lot of veteran artists coming through and saying that this will not last. This will just gonna stay for this is just a wave. The people, the new artists, them we not stop their food, but they should do something authentic, something that will last. So where does Runkus stand on that?
The only thing constant in life is change. See? And once you understand that, you'll be able to realize that. And I was saying this to other people. Somebody was saying recently in the street they were reasoning, and they said disco music is dead, and funk music is dead. And I said, all right. However, Bruno Mars' biggest track 2 years ago, 24K Magic, is a funk track.
Yeah.
It's a funk / disco track. So what do you have to say about that? You know what I mean? Yeah. Once something is created, it cannot be it cannot be destroyed. It cannot be transformed from one thing to another.
Yeah.
So funk bred other music, disco bred other music, and just like how ska brought you downbeat, rock steady, lovers rock, reggae.
Yeah.
Reggae bring you dancehall. Then dancehall, Dembo from Shabba, them tune. Dembo. So that tune there brought you reggaeton.
Right.
That one sample loop brought you reggaeton, mumbaton, a version of house, like a bunch of music.
Yeah.
Reggae alone is responsible for over 25 other genres.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's a lot.
Yeah, because it's interesting,
That's
like what J Balvin does, with the whole Puerto Rico gang, them kind of beats,
Yeah, so the reason why I say all of this, is because when something new forward now, you have to welcome it. Because it doesn't mean say it go destroy the other thing. It just means say something new is there. Because when everybody argue about reggae die down and this and that, and I'm gonna chatting and I'm gonna one band from out of Canada named Magic just come and say, all right, nobody know want to do this music,
let's do it. Yeah.
See me? And capitalize off it. See me?
Yeah.
And it's not like people weren't singing it because the great Cyrus Riley give me one drop. You know what I mean? Jakira gave you big tune. Morgan Heritage won the Grammy that year. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The creation of something new doesn't kill something old. You see what I say? Because it's not old, it just is, and it forever will be.
For real.
I was 21 when I did a sketchwood, and people was like, "Yo, why this brother doing a sketchwood?" That's the maddest thing. But guess what? I go to a sketchwood and make a DJ like this. Just send me for deliver, send me for one in about some singer who sing and sing, but still I want sinner. Just like the ones who win for the hype. You still like late now move like reverse build a foundation and just want hey. You see me like I be chopping. Yeah, but that don't mean nothing. Like I just understand music as beats and feeling. You know what I mean? So the heartbeat and the feeling. So that's all I'm trying to convey. So when people, I'm proficient enough and God bless me enough to can do any kind of music. I just make sure so the message stay the same.
For real, constant. Yeah. For real.
So yeah, man.
I mean, I know you're not going to tell us anything about the upcoming project, but I got to ask. You released, in 2016 is when we last got moving. And, well, it's been 4 years. And I know you said quality, not quantity, but what inspired you and drove you to decide, no, I'm going to do a project. 2020 is coming out at the end of the year, and I want people to finally hear from Runkus.
I'm always doing projects. I'm always doing music. You know what I mean? As I said, the putting up part is the part where we're
yes.
always
That's the hard part. The hard part. The music is there.
Yeah, literally sometimes we'll be like on the Friday off and say, you know what? This is supposed to come out, but I don't feel like it anymore.
Yeah.
Between me and you, I have a song in the system from February that are not ready to drop yet. Just because. So but the reason is because quarantines came, the whole COVID thing happened, because I had a whole plan for this year. And the man a plan got a wipe. So literally I have that as a line on the song on the project. Man a plan got a wipe. Understand if a marathon man a strike. But yeah, anyway. Long story short, you see what I say, like when it comes down to creatives, we keep creating. Right. What we need to learn how to do is actually put out, because if we don't put out anything, we don't see any output and we don't see any result.
Yeah,
See,
but you
so-
said that the letter G, the big G, is it's a little hint to the project.
Yeah, man. No, like, don't worry. That's how I went into my entire life. It goes through what, man.
I'm trying, guys. I'm
inside,
trying.
I will tell you, man. Inside features money,
Okay.
keys, and quarantine slide.
Slide, yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're
It's,
excited.
yeah, man. It's 10 tune, and I think with Full Giant, you know what I mean? Is moving was heavily reggae based.
Yeah.
This one is heavily everything based. You know what I mean? It's just like.
Ah. Thank you so much for giving us
Yeah.
such excruciating details to your upcoming
So
to your
Yo,
upcoming project. No, but I'm excited, and
it's
I
crazy
hope.
because after this interview, I have to send in the masters. So
Yeah.
like, let's just pray it's not one of those. Let's just pray it's not one of those Fridays. I'm like, you know what?
yeah.
I don't. No.
No.
Please don't change your mind. We need that full project
please,
in December,
please,
bro.
please,
Don't change your mind.
Please don't. And I hope that you're able to, find somebody to quarantine with. You should tell us what's the criteria you're looking for in somebody you'd want to quarantine with. We will.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would you want? You're looking for. It would be nice, if you could find the ideal person.
Yeah, man. The ideal situation, you know what I mean, is just people who, you know what I mean, are respectful. You know what I mean, who will not judge you.
Yeah.
Who are show you love. You know what I mean, who make you feel welcomed.
Yeah.
Who make you feel apart. You know what I mean, and them now. Yeah, you know what I mean, like. Love you for who you are and not trying to turn you to anything else. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's a lot of that out there. There's a lot of people who are trying to turn people into other things.
True.
For real.
So,
Very true.
Okay, so briefly speak to us about Royal Blue. He's part of your project. He's your brother. Is he a real blood brother or musical brother?
No, but might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so Royal Blue is one of the toughest. It's a master, like one of the toughest in the earth. We've been DJing together from high school. So from them time they come straight forward down. We just been like, first of all, actually we used to clash. We used to like not
On a
like
mic?
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Even in high school.
our schools against each other kind of vibe. Like we used to clash. So from them time that's how it really started, and then it progressed to like the clashing thing never really last, you know what I mean? So, but we're actually like people say, hate is really adoration in another form. So really and truly we did respect each other craft. So eventually we start the music, and from then time that we never stop, literally we never stop the music yet. So it's just a vibe, you know what I mean? He's one of my brother them in the music when we get advice from him, or we both reason out each other ideas and try to get advice from. So you know what I mean? And then they're tough artists. We just did a video for a tune called G from his No Suppressor mixtape, premiered by Stammer and handled by Delicious Vinyl. So you know what I mean, respect to the entire team, and it's a wicked video. I see it already. I want to release the draft. I should them know.
Yeah. So briefly before we let you leave, we are right now on the A-Rush segment. During between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. we usually talk about sports on our show. So which team do you support? Are you a football, not American football, like European football kind of guy?
Man.
Which team?
Man, watch football.
Which team?
I'm not really proud to say what. I'm not go
Say it. Say it. Yeah.
United, Manchester.
You and Sue support one team.
Big up Sue.
Yeah, she there, man. She there. Yeah, but you guys have been having a lot of struggles, especially at home. How go on, brother? Old Trafford.
Well, I don't know, since, to be honest, I miss the glory days of United.
we all do. We all do.
I don't know what it gonna take. You know what I mean? I don't know if himself need to just spot on the field and play ball again or what. But
yeah,
you know what I mean? It's gonna take a new discipline. And that's that.
Right.
So but I'm with my side all the way. No matter where them could have get relegated.
You still Manchester.
Still Manchester United strong. Yeah.
All right, bro. So
Yeah.
before we let you leave, just kindly, what have we not talked about, man? Like, what should we say? What should the Kenyan Massive know? What should Vibes Nation know? What should the African Mandem, whoever is tuned in, know? What have we not talked about?
Yeah, man. Just know, sir. Well, one thing what I really want to talk about, like in more in depth, is just what going on in the earth right now, especially the youth them in the streets. Like, listen, there's a revolution a go on, and after the revolution is an evolution. You see what I say? So everyone just pay attention. Everyone just pay attention. And when I say pay attention, I don't mean outward. This is why this project is called Inside. Pay attention to yourself.
Right.
So I say, if there's a rebellion outside, there must be a rebellion inside. So if you are rebel against some things, rebel against some things inside of yourself first. Come to yourself and forward out with all the conviction that you of what you believe in. See? Don't follow false prophets, don't follow anyone, anything what them I say. You know what I say? But in the balance of it all, you know what I mean? A Rastafari the thing then, like that's where it's been from them time there since, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that is what guide my spiritual growth. Whatever people need to guide them spiritual growth, find that, follow that, you know what I mean? And Rastafari for me is not just if you're a Hindu and you live right, then you're the king, then you're Rasta. So that's like that. So I take it to a different level when it comes down to Rasta, you know what I mean? The whole world is Rasta, and as soon as the whole world realizes them are Rasta, they will be alright.
Everything will be good.
They're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Everything will be alright, because the thing is, a plant knows it's a plant and doesn't try to be a lion. Imagine if a plant tried to be a lion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What?
That fail.
The cycle will be broken. The life cycle will be broken, and you don't just see plants eating people. You see me? Like,
Yeah.
It would be crazy.
But that's what happened in real life. Like human
Right.
beings have broken the cycle. We realize that so rather than give to the food chain, we can control the food chain. Rather than give to life cycle, we can control life cycle. So here what?
Yeah.
Everything else is significant and below me. I am at the top. That's what human beings have done.
Yeah.
The other day, since no reason, the other day I saw a caterpillar on the ground, right? And somebody see me take up the caterpillar and put it on a leaf and ask me, what did I just do? I'm gonna say, yo, the caterpillar is trying to go ahead in life. Imagine if somebody take you up and just drop you like in $1 million, like right there. That's what I just did for that caterpillar.
Yeah.
Those bunch of leaves was $1 million to him. Like he was on the ground searching for his way out, like literally on concrete, can't find no food kind of vibe.
Right.
So that's what I think about life. You know what I mean? Cold bump on my skin, as I tell you, it's like literally that's what I think about life every time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, brother. So what's the plan for the day? So we want to let you leave. What's the plan for the day, brother?
Oh yeah, it's morning.
Yeah, it's morning. The new tune coming out, Quarantine Slide, 12 o'clock Jamaican time. That's 2 hours from now. So what are you gonna do the rest of the day? You gonna go pop some champagne? You go what?
Yeah, no, it's just vibes. First of all, I think I'm gonna try and catch another hour.
Yeah.
Right?
High key is sleep, guys.
Yeah, man. Yo, no, I'm a good man.
Yeah.
Up, isn't it? So, I'm gonna wake up back forward and then I'm gonna fling out that tune here. You know, I might give the people this music.
Yeah.
Give them what they want. Give thanks for the exclusive, by the way. You know, I hope the whole of Africa love it. I hope the whole of Kenya love it. I hope, you know what I mean, and love and support. Big up Henno every time. Big up Sue. What them I do. You know, cut and go through.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Some of this I go give you all the music that you deserve. So I say, after moving, you're inside. So December 18th, I go inside.
Ooh.
Woo-hoo.
So, ladies and gentlemen, 18th of December,
Yes.
inside the EP. Is it an EP, an album, or just a project?
It's an LP, like a long play project. Like
Yeah, an
Ah,
LP
yeah,
from
yeah.
Runkus himself, and you've just had it exclusively on Adrenaline, and you've just pressed play on an African premiere, Quarantine Slide. The record is going to be coming out 12 o'clock Jamaican time, and make sure you get over to all the platforms, man. Deezer, stream it.
Stream it,
Spotify,
download it,
iTunes,
buy it,
YouTube,
watch the
comment,
video.
It's
share.
out already. The video is coming out at 12.
All right.
So listen to the song right now as you wait for the
Well, as
video.
you wait
And
for
then
the
when
video.
the video comes out, you watch the video.
Again.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
quickly, you voiced for our one-time record before we let you leave. I know I've said this 1,000 times. What was the Journey one called? The recent single that you have put out. What inspired that? Call Up. What was the
Never hear my name on road.
Call Up?
People like to feel like he's a tall up.
Hey.
You see me? I say like,
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. The one from my lucky, one of my favorite thing was on. He was on the telephone. Tell him what you need. Ever since I heard that, like, there's a nursery rhyme, kind of like a schooly Christian hymn.
Yeah.
I always wanted to sing it in a song. So, you know what I mean? Like, when one time I approach it, you know what I mean? We give thanks by the way for them opportunity. Big up one time every time. Big up one time. But,
Yeah.
from them time, when them approach you, we just say, you know, we're going to sing one wicked tune for them. The rhythm was amazing. So, you know what I mean? It's a compilation with enough different artists. Some great artists too. Barker they found that rhythm as well. Couple other artists, you know what I mean? Fanta and Mojo, beautiful. So some great music, some great people. Ivan Mars. So I had to forward strong, you know what I mean? So just sing from the art, because I true you never hear my name or a call up in a no bad manner. You know what I mean? So I will try to live like that, try to keep it like that.
Yeah, for real. All right, brother. So Aliko Acapella before we let you leave and we continue with the rest of the day, so that the people them know, say we woke you up to do this for us, and we appreciate it so much. We appreciate it so much, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yo, anyway. Yeah, I know. You know what I mean? Give thanks every time. So when I go in the checking the cell phone and wrecking the cell. Don't be reckless. Depend on the meds, don't depend on the meds. That's the health check. Looking yourself if you know the word, then the sentence. Supreme Ventures represent, and that's the best bet. We are the lucky 5, 666, nothing tried. 7-star man general. If you bring 8, we are go for 9. 9 times for notes up. Suit time keep 410. Book a rules kill the Baphomet while I'm not to the goated. Hey. Lion not man, I chant all night.
Hey!
You already know. Shoot there, Lego. Rastafari, bless you.
All right, brother. Thank you very much for your time. Have a blessed day, and we are waiting for the LP, my bad, 18th of December. And thank you very much for taking time and speaking to Sue and I. We appreciate it. And yeah, man, blessings, brother. Every time. Vibes Radio got your back. 100% support each and every time. If you have anything exclusive for us, anything for Africa, anything for the world, you know this is home, brother.
Yeah, give thanks. I can't wait for the Africa. I was supposed to forward Africa for the first time in July this year, and then the whole vibes go on. And
yeah,
it's okay.
But
it's okay. You're still gonna come.
You're waiting for you, man.
Definitely. Have to. You know what I mean? At the home and that's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just scared that when I reach, I don't come back.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We have an extra chair here in studio, and when you come, we're
gonna get to some land, brother. You know.
We'll watch Man United games together. We might cry, we might laugh, but it's okay. It's okay.
I like where that's going. Let's go.
All right, brother. Thank you very much for your time. Have a blessed day, brother. Respect every time, yeah.
Honorable G.
All right. Bless. That was Runkus live from Jamaica. Yo, tumeongea na Bridging for a hot minute.
No, but it was amazing. You know, he said that there's rebellion happening so much outside, and you need to look at the rebellion inside.
Ndani yako.
Bro, Runkus came to take us to church. Okay, so as you go into this weekend, look within yourself.
Tafadhali.
Ujiangalie.
Catch the vibes on air and online.